All the external factors affecting the life and activity of the people, plants, and animals are referred to as environment. In this teaching tutorials, I'm going to walk you through how the environment influences our dream. This is one of the teaching series from the broad topic that we are continuing on how to hold on to your dream. How to hold on to your dream. Hi everybody, my name is Victor Lucky Ebosale from Video Production Tutorial, where you improve your knowledge with video in education, health, social, business, career tutorial. In case you are new here, why don't you click that subscribe button and we'll give you details of every information via our links. So let's roll into it. Environment. Surrounding influences, all the external factors influencing the life and activities of people, plants, and animals. Influence, effect on something, the effect of something on a person, thing, or event, or somebody who can sway another, somebody or something able to affect the course of events, or somebody's thinking or action. The environment is made up of living and non-living things. The living things are man, animal, and plants. The non-living things are mountains, valley, river, rock, and so many other things surrounding us. All these have influence on us. Man, as a social being, has diversity of culture, ethics, customs, tradition, belief, and even religion. These has so much effect on how man live his life. And so all these in turn will definitely influence his or her dream. Culture, shared beliefs and value of group. The beliefs, customs, practice, and social behavior of a particular nation or people. Tradition, custom or belief, a long established action or pattern of behavior in a community or group of people, often one that has been handed down from generation to generation. Ethic, set of principles, a system of moral standard or principles. Religion, beliefs and worship, people's beliefs and opinion concerning the existence, nature, and worship of a deity or deities, and divine involvement in the universe and human life. Belief, acceptance of truth of something. Acceptance by the mind that something is true or real, often underpinned by an emotional or spiritual sense of certainty. Social, relating to interactions of people, relating to the way in which people in groups behave and interact. Every human being has 5 senses. These are the sense of sight, the sense of smell, the sense of taste, the sense of hearing, and the sense of touch. These senses, majority of them are located in the head region. Now, genetically, when we are born by our parents, there are genetic factors that are inherited from our parents transferred to the offspring. And these genetic factors that are inherited has influence on our behavior and identity. Today, what I want to talk about is about the influences derived that affect our characters and our behavior from the environment. Influences that will affect our dreams, the way we reason, the way we think, and the way we act because of the environment that we have found. What is the environment I'm talking about? I'm referring to your geographical location. Your geographical location could be right now where you are now, where you are staying now, where you are living now. In fact, I'm referring to whether you are in the village, or whether you are in the town, or whether you are in the city, or living in a state, or even a country, any part of the place in the world. That is your geographical environment. Let's go back to our talk. The 5 senses of human, they are called channel points whereby we draw informations which are raw materials gathered from our environment. Take for example, everything you hear, everything you see, everything you smell, everything you taste or touch, they build up raw material when your sense organs bring them into your thought process via this channel medium. They are the channels by which raw materials called information are brought into your thought process. When they get into your mind, you think about them and begin to process them. When they are finally processed and your heart is made up, you take a decision. The decision you take based on the raw material and information gathered into your thought process is therefore the action. What is the action? The action is what you finally decide to do. And as you continue to do them, you gradually build up a habit. What is a habit? And habit is those things we consistently do unconsciously and they have become part of us because we do them consistently. And as we build up this habit, gradually, before you know, they influence our behavior. And we develop a new behavioral pattern based on what we have influenced ourselves from all the information we gather from the environment. And as we begin to build up these behavioral styles and patterns, it gradually develop into a character. A character becomes part of you. Things you do unconsciously without you even knowing about it. Take for example, there is this man who always comes late to the office. 3 of them bear the same name, Mr. John. Now when they were having a meeting, they said, "Is Mr. John around?" They said, "Which of them?" Oh, they said, "The late comer." So lateness that Mr. John often carries out had built up a character in him and has given him a label of identity. That is why the environment has a lot to do in your character formation. And when these characters continue, whether they be good or whether they be bad, they help you influence your destiny. Now, this is what I'm concerned about. How do you build a dream when the raw materials that are processed are either not refined, perfectly refined, guided by a mentor, they influence your behavior. So this is the reason why we know that environment has an influence in the character and the building of our destiny, which therefore will in turn affect the product of the dream that your mind will develop. I repeat, which therefore will affect the product of the dream your mind will conceive of. So, locate a good environment, see good things, see great people, see influential people, and then develop beautiful dreams that you too can become a blessing to your generation. How far you will go will determine on how much knowledge you carry. And the best place to get knowledge is from your environment. The environment is a place where you found yourself. Environment, by reason of your daily interaction with the environment, you build up experience, and the experience helps you to grow in knowledge. I'm talking about the physical environment that you find yourself now. It could be your working place, your school, the marketplace, your business place, or your residence. You have to know the environment, understand the environment, study the environment, make it safe, conducive, and better for you. Make it less destructive so that you can be committed, focused, dedicated in pursuing your goal and aspiration. Social environment. The influence of other people around us plays a lot of role in achieving our dream. Since man is a social being, he will always want to socialize. Choose who you want to socialize with. Surround yourself with people you can learn from and will help you achieve your dream. Your dream will also serve as a guide in your daily activity. Your dream will also determine the type of people you will associate with, the type of friends you will make, where you always go to, how you spend your money, your time. Now, there is one important environment that I'm going to consider in this tutorial, and that is what I call the internal environment, and that is you. Yes, you, your very self. In this environment, you have to sit down and make a choice and take a decision. But before you take a decision or make a choice, you have to first of all know yourself. Know your weaknesses. Study yourself. Know your limitation. Know your emotion. Know how limited you are. Because why? It is only you who has another strong power to say to yourself that this dream will not come to pass. It is only you who is determined to fight. Every other thing around is to give you a support. So, you must discipline yourself. Sit down, study yourself, know yourself, deal with your weaknesses, deal with your limitation. Take a step one after the other, fight them, and help yourself. At the end of the day, you will come out strong to take a decision whether this dream will come to pass or not. From all we've said so far, you will agree with me that the environment has a strong influence on your dream. But on the other hand, it is your willpower, your focus, your commitment, your dedication, your discipline, your interest, your zeal, your passion that will give you strength to push ahead, to make sure. Thank you very much, my friends. I'm sure you did enjoy this teaching. We've been able to handle one topic out of the teaching series on how to hold on to your dream. And I believe that the teaching on how the environment influences our dream was such an awesome one. My good friends, let us learn together. Let me hear from you through the commentary sections. What are your suggestions, your questions, your opinion, your contribution, even your experience? Also, don't forget to click and subscribe to this channel and then give it a like. Till we see again and we share more videos. Thank you and bye.